Hello everyone and welcome on this new weekly market analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and kindly leave a comment and share the video. So as usual my friends, in this video we will analyze the USD pairs for the upcoming week, and as usual also we will start with the Euro USD. So first things first, let's now move to the weekly chart to identify the next direction of the market. So far, what we can see right now is, of course, a strong bullish momentum happening right here. The last bullish candle, which was right here, 2 weeks ago, we had here, of course, a strong bullish candle, which of course has appeared after the big argument in the White House between Mr. Trump and Mr. Zelensky, of course adding the pressure of the Ukrainian-Russian war on Europe itself, made this strong bullish momentum happening, and that's why the euro actually has gained here a lot of strength. Even for the next week, the euro is still rising. But now what's going to happen next with this pair? In my opinion, from fundamental and technical analysis, the EURUSD is still going to remain bullish for a certain time, but not for so long, because right now we can see clearly that the EURUSD has indeed just made now a bullish breakout from Fibonacci 61.8 retracement, which confirms that the market right now is actually gonna continue to remain bullish. However, in my opinion, the next sell point might actually be valid right on the next level of a strong key level of a resistance, right here exactly as 1.098. And until the market reach that area, we can expect a rise to another 100 pips. And that's why actually I believe that the EURUSD is gonna remain to be bullish for the upcoming week. Also adding here that we had also a support trend line. Check this out. So what I will do right now, my friends, is something that I have actually done here many times actually. It's called the magic of trend lines. So basically, before I will show you the next setup, let me just show you here examples. When you draw a support trend line, especially on the weekly or daily charts, if you draw a support trend line on a key levels of support trend lines, you can actually use the same line as a template to your next trade the whole time, forever, permanently. Let me show you. For example, I have drawn here this line right from this level, this lower low to this higher low, right? Now, let me just show you if in the past or even in the future, if we apply the same line, we will actually end up on valid setups. For example, here we can notice that the market is still respecting the same level of a support trend line, even as a resistance trend line. Check this out. So right here clearly we can see a resistance trend line, a support trend line, resistance trend line, resistance trend line. So meaning the market is always respecting those levels, and permanently, guys. Check this out. Even right here we can notice a support trend line that was still being respected on this line which I have drawn here. Even in the future we can apply the same, by the way. It's not in the past only. However, moral of it is, if we apply the same line and just add it right here at the next level of a support trend line, we can notice that the market has just now made here a bullish breakout from this level. Now remember, we are actually on the weekly chart. If I switch, however, to the daily chart right now, let me just show you. Let me just make it precise and accurate. Exactly just like that. Check this out. So right here, we have, of course, a supported trend line that indeed has been respected in the past, as we can see right here. And now recently, the current price is actually respecting, wait a second. The market is now respecting the same level as a supported trend line, meaning this supported trend line is still being respected, and recently only the EURUSD actually has closed above this level and reversed right on it, which means again that the EURUSD most likely is going to continue to be bullish. Not only that, but even the current price action right here which we have, since we are actually talking here about support, so this is a support, of course. If we see the candle has closed as the inverted hammer, as we can see right here, with a longer wick at the top and a smaller tail at the bottom, it's actually a good sign that the market right now is getting ready for the bullish reversal. That's why I believe, based on daily and weekly chart, that the EURUSD seems to be bullish, and we can continue buying it until it reaches that level of a resistance right here at 1.098. So now, after saying all of that, I believe right now that the weekly and daily chart confirms the continuation in the bullish momentum. So let's now move to the smaller time frame to decide our entry. I would like to move right now to the 1 hour time frame. Alright, so now based on the 1 hour time frame, we can see that here, of course, we had also a strong key level of a support right here exactly at 1.086, which was also a previous level of a resistance. And in my opinion, it will be actually a better idea to wait for the EURUSD to fall all the way right here to reach this level of a previous support, which was also previously a resistance as well. And this level of a support most likely is gonna be respected, and the EURUSD will continue the rise for many reasons, guys. Number one is, of course, here we had also a flag. As we can see here, also we have a channel, which seems like the market actually right now has just made here a bullish breakout from that channel. So therefore, we will just wait for the retest to happen. Actually, it already happened. Let me just clear it. Exactly, just like that. Yes. So as you can see here, the market has just made here a bullish breakout from this level of a resistance trend line and the channel entirely. And here also we have already a support trend line number one has appeared. So therefore, we will just wait for the EURUSD to fall again to create here a second attempt of the support trend line number two is going to be. And here also we have a previous level of a support that most likely will be respected. So therefore, buying the EURUSD at 1.086, targeting 1.098, aiming around 118 pips of profit, and a safe zone that in this case shouldn't be ranging lower than the previous level of a key support right here, and the resistance as well at 1.081, which will be ranging for around 48 pips only. And that's gonna be everything for this pair. Let's now move to the pound USD. Alright, so for the pound USD, actually right now, based on the weekly chart, this is, guys, right now the weekly chart, and we can see the similarity between this pair and the EURUSD. I mean, even right here, we can expect a bearish reversal to begin only when the market reached the highest level of a key resistance right here, which was also a previous level of a support, exactly at 1.305, which means the pound USD still has around over 120 pips before it's going to start the bearish reversal. And in my opinion, we can expect to continue buying this pair until that moment. So let's now move to the daily chart. Alright, so now here daily chart showing actually something very interesting. What we can see right now here is, of course, a strong key level of a real support right here exactly at 1.290. And now, of course, this is the level I'm talking about here. This is the key level of a support, and seems like the pound USD has just actually been able to respect that area. And meaning, after the bullish breakout happened right here with this bullish breakout candle, the market has already here created a new level of a support, which in my opinion indicates a continuation in the rise, and the pound USD will continue the rise again until it reaches this level of resistance at 1.305. Therefore, let's now move to the 1 hour time frame. Alright, so here on the 1 hour time frame, we have here something very interesting. We have, of course, a real level of a support right here exactly, which actually has faced a fake breakout. So here a real level of a support number one, number two, and then here one fake breakout from that area. Right after the bullish breakout happened, the market is still respecting the same level of a real support, not the fake breakout one. It's respecting only the real levels of a support. Again, right here we have another real level of a support, and pay attention, again another fake breakout from that area, which of course adding a pressure on the pound USD at 1.292. And most likely right now the pound USD, upon the pressure of the current resistance that we have right here, has a potential actually to make another pullback one more time after this fake breakout happened, and hopefully the same level of a real support will be respected, and by that we can expect a continuation in the momentum, especially knowing that here also we had, of course, a channel, as we can see right here. So now we are actually waiting for the pound USD to make the final bullish breakout from that channel. So if you wish to buy the pound USD instantly, maybe you can do that. It's up to you. If you are ready for a drawdown of around 14 pips only, that's going to be fine in my opinion. But actually, of course, we are always waiting for the best entry possible, which in my opinion will be exactly right here. And also, what I have just seen right now with the naked eyes, if I'm not mistaken, exactly, here we have also a support trend line number one, number two, and if the pound USD will fall back here, it most likely gonna respect the same level of a support trend line, and afterward continue the rise. Perfect. So now we can actually buy at 1.292, targeting, of course, the nearest level of a resistance at 1.305, aiming 130 pips of profit, and a safe zone in this case that shouldn't be ranging lower than the previous level of a support right here exactly at 1.287, which will be ranging for around 40 pips only against 130 pips of profit. And that's gonna be everything for the Pound USD. Let's now move to the AUDUSD. Before we continue, actually, guys, I would like to remind you, of course, to join our free channel of Telegram to receive all kinds of updates about these signals that you are receiving here on YouTube. This is our one and only authentic channel of Telegram to our followers, Xtreme Trader Signals, and you can also find the link in the description below of this video. Just make sure to join it. It's completely free. You don't have to pay anything at all. And as you can see here, we are sending also one free signal every day from our gold channel signals. And also we are sending updates and notifications about any signals that we are sending here on YouTube. So please make sure to join this channel for your benefits and to stay connected to Xtreme Trader. However, let's now move again to the AUDUSD, and now let's move to the weekly chart. Alright, so now here the weekly chart showing me something good. Actually, here we have, based again on the weekly chart, a strong key level of a real support that just recently actually has been respected, which means last week the AUDUSD has actually been able to respect the same level of a real support right here and right there as again as 0.627, and recently we can see here the reversal occurred exactly right on that level, which means AUDUSD most likely is going to remain to be bullish for the upcoming week. Moving now to the daily chart. Alright, so here daily chart shows me that actually, guys, the entire last week AUDUSD was actually ranging at that level of our desired support, which shows, of course, a very strength in that level. I mean, the entire week the AUDUSD actually was ranging between only 64 pips. The entire, of course, last 5 candles, as we can see right here, which represents, of course, the last week. So therefore, the market actually was ranging at the same level of a support and actually has failed to create one single bearish break out of it, which means, again, the AUDUSD most likely will remain to be bullish. Now, let's move, however, to the 1 hour time frame. So here on the 1 hour time frame, I would like to apply the same principle, or actually the strategy that we have applied with the EURUSD. So now what we will do is simply draw here a support trend line, as we can see right here. So now we have a template of a support trend line that actually, if we apply it even in the past, we can notice that the market has always actually been able to respect this area here as a resistance trend line, and after the bullish breakout happened, support trend line number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, and then recently a resistance trend line. However, the moral of that is to show you that the market is actually respecting these levels. Now what I will do, again, what we will do right now is simply drag and drop the same line and apply it right here precisely. Fantastic. Check this out. So now here we have a strong key level of a support trend line, which was also a real level of a support trend line in the past. Even right here, if we just expand the line, we can notice here that the market always been respecting those levels. And now we had here one fake breakout from that area. After the bearish breakout happened here, the market actually has failed to continue the fall below this level and instantly rose again. And as we can see here, we have already a support trend line number 1 was born. And then what we will do right now is simply waiting for the AUDUSD to fall again, respecting the same level of a support trend line, and most likely it will continue the rise. That being said, I would recommend to buy the AUDUSD exactly right here at the nearest level of a real support. Let me just highlight it right here for you, sorry. Right here exactly at 0.630. Right here, of course, the previous level of a real support, which was also previously a resistance. And here, of course, we have the nearest level of a broken resistance to this bullish breakout candle. That being said, waiting for the AUDUSD to fall all the way right here to reach the same level of a support trend line. And afterward, hopefully, it will continue the rise. But the question is how far it's going to continue the rise to. In my opinion, let's now move to the daily chart to find the target. So right now, if we just buy the AUDUSD right here, let me just zoom out to see it. Even to the weekly chart, okay, I was looking to this one right here actually. So right now we are actually gonna buy the AUDUSD right here, and we will be targeting the nearest level of a real support, which lies exactly right here at 0.643, targeting around, I would say roughly around 130 pips, hopefully gonna be in good profits. And then the safe zone, now back to the 4-hour time frame. Based on the 4-hour time frame, our safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging lower than the previous level of a key support right here at 0.626, which will be ranging for around 44 pips only. against 130 pips of profit. And that's gonna be everything for the AUDUSD. Now let's move faster between the pairs, guys, and move now to the USDCAD to finish the video faster, because right now we are actually in 15 minutes, which is long enough. So USDCAD right now, based on the weekly chart, as you can see right now, this is now the weekly chart, and so far what we can see right now is so far a bearish movement, but not for so long, because the USDCAD, in my opinion, will be good to be bought exactly here at the support at 1.427. Previously we were expecting a strong bearish movement, bullish movement, but the USDCAD actually has lost its strength right here exactly at the previous level of resistance at 1.449, which indicates right now again a continuation in the sell movement, but again not for so long, because we will be targeting the previous level of a support at 1.427. That being said, let's now move to the daily chart. I will move faster right now, guys, because again I need to finish the video. So again, guys, this level of a real support at 1.427 will actually be our take profit level, because in my opinion that will be a good level to continue buying the USDCAD. But until then we can actually sell, because that's gonna happen after around 84 pips. Moving now to the even 30-minute time frame, because I would like to see things in detail. Now what we can see right here, based on the 30-minute time frame, is that the USDCAD is actually facing here currently a strong key level of a support line, which means that the USDCAD actually has a chance to make now another pullback all the way right here to the previous level of a real resistance right here exactly at 1.439. Why? Because here, first of all, we had a strong key level of a resistance. As we can see, the market actually has been not able to break out from this area, and in the past this was also a previous level of a resistance as well, and most importantly it was a key level of a support. And also, if I'm not mistaken, and hopefully I'm not, here we have also a real level of a resistance trend line, and if I just drag the same line and just apply it here exactly at the previous level of a real support trend line, pay attention, here we have of course a real level of a resistance trend line, and then a real level of a support trend line. And now if the USDCAD will continue the rise, it most likely gonna retest the broken level of a support trend line along with the resistance right here, and afterward it will start the fall, hopefully toward our take profit level. So that being said, our take profit level is gonna be around 111 pips of profit, and the safe zone that shouldn't actually be ranging higher than the previous level of a key resistance at 1.443, which will be ranging for around 42 pips only against 111 pips of profit. That's gonna be everything for the USDCAD. Let's now move finally to the USDCHF. Not finally, of course, we still have the USDCHF. USDJPY, sorry. Let's now move to the USDJPY. My mistake, guys, sorry about that. However, let's now move to the weekly chart for the USDJPY, and the first thing that we can notice right here is of course a real level of a support trend line that actually right now being respected. The USDJPY is actually facing a strong bullish momentum. Here we have a support trend line number 1, number 2, and then here a fake breakout from that area. Why is a fake breakout? Because we thought that the USDJPY will actually be bearish right here after the bearish breakout happened, but instead the USDJPY has just kept rising. That's why we call it here a fake breakout. Even right here recently, we can notice that the USDJPY has actually reversed right on the same level of a real support, not the fake breakouts right here. Therefore, USDJPY from weekly chart seems to remain bullish, especially knowing that the market actually has respected this horizontal level of a support at 146.753. So weekly chart confirms a continuation in the rise. Let's now move to the daily chart. Okay, so now here daily chart also confirms that the market actually was able to respect the same level of a real support, lies at 146.753. And again, that reversal means that the USDJPY most likely will continue the rise again till it reach the nearest level of a key resistance at 150.470, which means the USDJPY still has around 200 pips more to go. So where exactly is the best level to start buying this pair again? From daily chart, I can tell that right here exactly, let me just be precise, exactly right here, yes, fine, yes, right here, at 140.069, which is very accurate in my opinion. We have here, of course, a real level of a support number 1, and then recently a support number 2. And now after this fake breakout happened right here based on daily chart, we have recently here one bullish breakout candle, and now if the new candle gonna be born, in my opinion, it will actually respect the same level of a real support. To see that in actually more clear perspective, let's move to the 4-hour time frame. Alright, so here is the 4-hour time frame, and exactly that's what I'm talking about right here, exactly, guys. The real level of a support, which then after the bearish breakout happened, became a resistance with multiple attempts, as we can see based on the 4-hour time frame. Then we have here one fake breakout from that level and another fake breakout. So the market actually was ranging at this area the entire week. However, we are actually hoping for the pullback to happen, and then the USDJPY is going to be good to be bought exactly right here at the same level of that support. Also adding to this, that here also we had a supported trend line. Check this out, this is great. So exactly like this. So based on daily chart, we have here a supported trend line that if the USDJPY again make a pullback, it will actually be under the pressure of that supported trend line, and hopefully it will respect it and then continue the rise. That being said, again back to daily chart to define our take profit level, which will be right here exactly at the nearest level of a real resistance at 150.209, aiming around 207 pips of profit, and in this case a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging lower than the previous level of a real support. Let me just check it out exactly like that. Fantastic. A real level of a support at 147.300, ranging for around 76 pips of safe zone against 212 pips of profit. And that's gonna be everything for the USDJPY. Let's now move finally to the USDCHF. Actually, making this video is really making me tired because I'm talking for a long time, and I think it's really just annoying. I actually hate this making this video, I'll be honest with everyone. It's a lot of analysis and a lot of thinking and big responsibility also, because I feel like I have to be responsible for every signal, but of course I'm totally not. You are guys completely free to take these signals or not take it. No one is forcing you to take it, of course. If you do decide to take it, of course you have to be careful about the about your own funds, and if you would like to take it with the risk, you are completely responsible for the risks of taking any signals you are getting, of course, on YouTube. However, back to the USDCHF. So now, if you guys remember, over the last 2 weeks, I actually refused to analyze the USDCHF because we were not actually sure what's going to happen next at this level of a key support. I told you that we are waiting for a continuation in the bearish movement or a reversal or a bullish reversal to happen. As you can see, honestly guys, I was expecting a continuation in the fall, I will be honest, but that didn't happen. Instead, the USDCHF just made right now a bullish reversal, which tells us that most likely we can continue buying this pair until it reaches the previous level of a key support or a resistance for this matter at 0.891, which means USDCHF still has around 67 pips more to go before it makes the next movement. That's the good point of waiting, and always good waiting for the entries, guys. You don't want to rush with your entries. Always wait for the right moment to place your trade, and that's why I actually have ignored USDCHF for the last 2 weeks. However, moving now to the 4-hour time frame, just to end this video right now, because actually I really need to finish it. So in my opinion, guys, we can actually expect to buy the USDCHF right here exactly at this level of a key support right here exactly, precisely at 0.881. Let me just zoom in to see it, guys. 1 second. No, this is a mistake. Sorry, guys. 1 hour time frame. Yeah, sorry, that's my mistake. Actually, I have yeah, that's the right thing. Yes. Sorry guys about that, because here based on the 1 hour time frame, guys, we have here a broken level of a real resistance, which was recently also a previous level of a support, and the USDCHF seems to be ranging right on this area. Now the good thing here is that we also have here a channel, as we can see right here, exactly just like that. So the USDCHF actually has a chance to make one last attempt of this supported trend line along with this previous level of a resistance right here at 0.881, and after that we can actually buy the pair exactly right here, targeting the previous, or actually targeting the nearest level of a resistance at 0.891, expecting around 92 pips of profit, and the safe zone that shouldn't be ranging lower than the previous level of a real support as well as 0.877, which will be ranging for around 40 pips only against 92 pips of profit. And that's gonna be everything, my friends, for the weekly analysis on Forex pairs. And again, don't forget please to join our free channel of Telegram to receive any updates about these signals. I will update you right here personally if we need to adjust or change any of these signals. Again, the channel here is Xtreme Trader Signals, and you can also find the link in the description below of this video to make it easier for you. Until then, my friends, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.